It is November 11th, 2024, and this is the latest breaking news from Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. I have 10 good stories, one of which is an alert from the State Department that was put out a while ago, but you need to know, or some of you need to know. And starting things off, an update on the loss of another American in a hotel the other day, the story that I put out a few days ago. Let's jump into this first one right away. This year, nearly 50 foreign citizens have passed in Medellin, 3 of them in homicides and 8 were self-inflicted. Chishan Khalil, a 66-year-old American citizen who passed in a hotel in the well-known El Poblado sector. According to preliminary information, the incident was reported to the authorities through a call to the emergency line. When the security patrol arrived at the scene, they found a 25-year-old sex worker who stated that she was having sexual relations with the man when he suddenly felt ill and dizzy and subsequently became unresponsive. Medical personnel from the district health department were dispatched to the scene but were unable to save his life. Initial reports from authorities indicate that the foreigner had been consuming psychoactive substances and alcohol. This case adds to the more than 45 foreigners who have passed this year in Medellin, most of them Americans. Although in most cases, their bodies do not show signs of violence, the passings are still undetermined, according to the authorities. 3 have been homicides and 8 by self-infliction and 7 that were natural. Most of these cases have occurred in Comunas 14, El Poblado, 11, Laureles, and 10, La Candelaria. Next thing up, there's been a declaration for a national disaster in Colombia. President Gustavo Petro has declared a national disaster to address severe flooding impacting over 25,000 families across Colombia, especially in Choco, La Guajira, and Bogota. This declaration allows the government to redirect funds from various entities to support emergency relief and flood mitigation efforts. With this measure, agencies like the National Unit for Disaster Risk Management gain access to emergency funds, personnel, and equipment to provide immediate humanitarian assistance, including food, water, medical aid, and temporary shelter. It also accelerates infrastructure recovery, including hospitals and schools, while enabling international aid. Okay, there's been major flooding in Medellin, just as that last story tells. A severe water leak from a 36-inch main line caused significant flooding in the Santa Cruz neighborhood of Medellin on Carrera 52 and Calle 99. The flooding affected numerous homes and forced the shutdown of natural gas and electricity for safety. Emergency teams from EPM and the Medellin Fire Department are on site, working through challenging conditions as the incident happened around 3:20 p.m. With power cut to prevent further risk, over 8,300 customers are affected by gas and power outages. Medellin's Mayor Federico Gutierrez confirmed ongoing efforts to control the damage and advised drivers to avoid this area. Okay, in Bogota police work, the Bogota Metropolitan Police, using drone technology with the CR remotely manned aerial system, recently caught 4 dealers in the Los Martires area, and suspects were spotted acting suspiciously near Calle 7 and Carrera 18. Thanks to the coordinated ground and drone patrols, police quickly identified the 4 individuals. During a search, officers found 60 small bags of what appeared to be something white. In 2024, efforts in Los Martires have led to the seizure of over 1,000 grams of bazuco, removing about 10,800 doses of circulation, and 128 people have been caught in the act for these offenses. The suspects are now in the hands of the Attorney General's office. The police encourage residents to report suspicious activities via line 123 to support the community. There is drama with Colombian reggaeton stars. Colombian reggaeton stars, including Karol G, J Balvin, Maluma, Feid, and Blessed, are under heavy criticism for their song Plus 57, which has sparked outrage for promoting themes of illegal things that are used and the sexualization of young ones. Lyrics such as "A hottie since she was 14" have led to widespread backlash from media, experts, and the public, who expected a celebration of Colombian culture, but were met with what they see as degradation. Media outlets like Rolling Stone and industry voices, including Alberto Machena and Julio Correal, have condemned the track as damaging to Colombia's image, especially amid ongoing issues of sex tourism and exploitation. Astrid Caceres, director of Colombia's ICBF, Colombian Family Welfare Institute, called on the artists to recognize their social responsibility, urging them to rethink their lyrics. Okay, the following story is more of a notice. This is from the Department of State, but this is something that some of you need to hear. Crimes against minors abroad. U.S. citizens are subject to the laws of the foreign countries they visit. You can be prosecuted in the United States for some acts committed overseas. You can be prosecuted even if the acts are legal where they happen. The PROTECT Act was passed in 2003. It makes it a crime for U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents to have sex with someone under the age of 18 in a foreign country. This crime can be prosecuted in the United States. Under the Prosecution of Children from Sexual Predators Act of 1998, it is a crime to use the mail or any other form of communication to encourage a person under the age of 16 to commit an adult crime. An example of such a crime is making child adult videos. Visit the U.S. Department of Justice Child Exploitation and Obscenity section. They provide more information on federal laws about crimes against minors overseas. If you want to report a crime, contact the FBI or use the numbers provided by the DOJ. Okay, thinking of being a digital nomad? Colombia is experiencing a digital nomad boom, with Medellin attracting over 8,300 remote workers monthly. In 2024, Global 66 reported $8 million moved into Colombia through freelance and payroll payments, a 57% increase from 2023. Key hiring countries include the US, the UK, Spain, with top roles in design, development, and customer service. Colombian remote workers earn between $1,500 and $7,000 monthly, benefiting the platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, with payments managed through services like Wise and Payoneer. This trend has contributed to record remittances totaling over $8.68 billion from January to September 2024, marking a 17.2% increase. Medellin especially is becoming a preferred hub for freelancers, fueling local economic growth and solidifying Colombia's appeal for digital nomads worldwide. In immigration news, Mexico faces the prospect of a second Trump presidency with new challenges for President Claudia Sheinbaum. Trump's previous term saw Mexico bend to U.S. immigration demands, but Sheinbaum, a more ideological leader than her predecessor, Lopez Obrador, may resist. Trump has already flagged border issues in their initial call, and former officials warn that U.S.-Mexico friction is likely. While cross-border trade remains robust, the upcoming review of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, could lead to pressure from the Trump for renegotiation. Sheinbaum's push to reduce regulatory independence could further strain the relationship. Meanwhile, Mexico has made moves against drug cartels, but Sheinbaum won't accept U.S. forces on Mexican soil. Analysts expect Trump to assertively address immigration and trade with a focus on Mexico's role in U.S. economic and security concerns. Okay, in entertainment news, Catalina Duque Abreu, representing Antioquia, has been crowned Miss Colombia 2024, marking the first win for her department in 28 years. The Miami-born, Medellin-raised Duque Abreu, 28, outshined four other finalists, with Nicole Ospina of Atlántico named as the runner-up. A graduate in social communication and digital marketing from EFIT University, Duque Abreu has a professional background with Colombian multinational Argos. She used her platform to champion female empowerment, emphasizing that true leadership in a beauty queen involves intelligence, compassion, and social commitment. Duque Abreu expressed gratitude to former Miss Colombia Claudia Elena Vasquez, whose guidance inspired her to win. Okay, finally, in music entertainment news, Colombian artists Shakira, Jessie Uribe, and Kali Uchis have secured Grammy nominations for 2024, highlighting Colombia's talent on the global music stage. Shakira and Kali Uchis are both nominated for Best Latin Pop Album, with Shakira's Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran a Kali Uchis Ordenes both topping Billboard's Latin charts this year. Meanwhile, Jesse Uribe's nomination for Best Music Mexicano Album makes him the first Colombian in this category, honoring his contributions to popular music and his success in adapting Mexican music influences. So there you go. You're up to date with the latest news out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe. Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am dcbornrob official on Instagram. I am dcbornrob official 1 on TikTok. I am dcbornrob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.